actually originally from New York, and I've been living in Sweden abroad for about 4 years, and I really want to get back in touch with my roots, but also be a part of international community, because I feel like once you have a more internationally based education, it's very hard to go back to something that's much more centric around one locale. So that's why I ended up choosing EF primarily. We live in a world that is increasingly more interconnected, and in which our jobs in the future for the generation X is they're going to be centered around working with people from different cultures and exploring markets that we didn't grow up in. And I think especially with the internet age and being able to create international communities online, it's nice to see something that's actualized in real life and through which we can sort of facilitate better conversations about politics and economics and life and just about everything in general. So I spoke to some really amazing people during the admissions process, and I just felt like everyone at the school seemed to take a really active interest in their students, and I'd been in schools before where I had some good teachers, but they didn't engage with the students to the same degree that just about everyone at EF seemed to and has thus far in my education here. Because I'm a New Yorker and I want to be back home. I love that EF provides opportunities to its students, invests in its students. It gives back. I know that for me personally, I've been able to do a lot this year. I've been able to join MUN and go to a conference at Princeton and in Connecticut, and I'm now actually going to be going on a trip to London through a business club. I have 2 roommates. I have a roommate from Vietnam and I have one from China. I think they're awesome. I've tried some like really interesting Chinese snacks thus far in the year. Not all to my liking, but quite a few. And I like the fact that I hear languages that I don't recognize every evening, so it's fun. I'm looking to go probably to one of my reach schools is Princeton, but probably just a liberal arts college, preferably in the U.S. But I'm also interested in Queen's College at Cambridge, and I'm looking to major probably in either law, pre-law, or English. I would say that it takes a very specific kind of person to succeed at EF, and not in the kind of way it takes someone who will be able to take responsibility for their actions or learn how to take responsibility for their actions at EF, because it is a boarding school, or at least for most kids here it's a boarding school, and a lot of things come with that, with the independence of that, but if you do choose to come here, you're going to have an incredible experience. It's so restricting to you as a person if you just live in a box, and you don't take any risks in your life, and you don't do the things that scare you, because doing the things that scare you forces you to sort of widen that comfort zone and to develop skill sets in that comfort zone that you wouldn't have thought previously, which is to like test the waters to find out who you are as a person. I feel like if you restrict your identity to things that you are comfortable with, you never really find out your potential, and you're really cutting off your potential in that way. I'm in the Hall Business Club, or I take part in the Hall Business Club, MUN Drama Club, and I do the ambassadorship program and the EF video crew. To those of you who see this and are looking to go to EF, I wish you the best of luck, but you probably won't need it, and it's gonna be great. So don't stress too much.